The post office says it will eliminate 10,000 jobs through voluntary retirement. More than 11% of its employees are military veterans. The post office says it values the skills they bring to the job.
Vets make up 30% of the overall federal workforce. Many who were new on the job were fired in the Trump-Musk purge. Nancy Cordes reports they feel their years of service are not being valued at all.
Jonathan Hairston has served his country for nearly 8 years, including 6 in uniform, doing counterintelligence in the U.S. Army.
I took an oath to protect and serve this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And right now, our rights as civil servants, as public servants, it's all in question.
Hairston worked as a civilian AI specialist until 3 weeks ago, when he was fired as part of a purge at CISA, the agency responsible for government cybersecurity. The form letter Hairston received claimed he was not fit for continued employment.
I feel like I've been dishonorably discharged without any voice of concern, no answers to any questions.
Your service was disregarded.
Service was disregarded.
It's estimated at least 6,000 veterans have lost their government jobs over the past month.
Kind of ironic.
Many of them are disabled vets, like Stephen Dow.
And then they said, you have about 5 minutes, pack up your personal things.
Dow served in the Air Force for 20 years. A blast in Afghanistan left him with a broken neck.
Why did you decide to look for a job with the federal government?
Because I want to continue to serve.
He started working as an executive assistant at the Pentagon 9 months ago.
I mean, your review says you have a mastery of technology. Steve sets the standard for productivity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were good at your job.
I was. Yeah, I take initiative for things. I find things that are broken and try to fix them. And that's ingrained in me from when I was in the military.
Did you vote for President Trump?
I did 3 times.
Why?
Because I thought he was the right person for the job. And I didn't expect this.
So what's your message to him now?
Take a closer look.
I asked President Trump about that the other day.
Are you tracking how many veterans have been fired so far?
Yes,
and do you
are.
want DOJ to avoid letting them go?
We are, and we take good care of our veterans, so we're watching that very carefully.
But CBS News has found no evidence that the administration is tracking veteran layoffs or trying to prevent them.
It's harmful to the mental health of veterans, right? Some of us have lost friends and family members serving this country. To get treated like this, it's a disservice to their lives. It's a disservice to our service.
And Nancy Cordes joins us from the White House. Nancy, today a federal judge said the Trump administration has to rehire those probationary employees that they fired. And the judge said basically this is because the Trump administration fired them on false pretenses.
Right. He says that in many cases, these workers were told that they were poor performers when there's evidence that that was simply not true. Now, this case is going to continue to work its way through the courts, but it underscores the fact that these probationary employees, like the ones that I spoke to, they do have some rights. You can't just fire them without cause, and that's why the government claimed they were poor performers. But when it comes to veterans in particular, John, there's a reason why the federal government has always prioritized hiring them. It's because they tend to be prompt, they're experienced, they're dedicated to the mission. They tend to be among the best performers.
At this point, Nancy, does it seem that they have any hope of being reinstated?
They told me they do have hope. They want to go back to their jobs, but that puts them in a kind of limbo. They know they need to start looking for new jobs, even as they wait to see whether they'll be reinstated. And this is a challenge not just for them, but for so many workers. And they know that more cuts, potentially even deeper cuts, are coming. So even if they do get their old jobs back, they could be fired again.
Okay, Nancy Cordes on the story from the White House tonight. Thank you.